Hey there, welcome to You've Got Something to Say. I'm Melodian, and tonight I want to show you something, okay? I know, they're ears, okay? Yes, they're Mickey ears, they're Disney ears. While I was at Disney, I had these custom ears made. I don't know if you can see them. Yeah, okay. Boop. Oh, come on, camera. Okay. All right, not showing up real well in the camera. Let me get them a little closer to the camera so you can see. Because one side, there we go. One side says grown women, and the other side says still believe in magic. And yes, I'm going to wear them because, why not? Because honestly, I thought they were cute when I ordered them, and I didn't realize they were going to become an entire podcast episode. So, a huge thank you to Aryn at Ye Olde Christmas Shoppe in the Magic Kingdom for helping make these happen. They don't normally do things like this. They do, your name and some pixie dust and a couple of Mickey symbols or whatever. They were a little taken aback when I said, I want this much text on my ears. But Aryn made it happen. So thank you to Aryn. And when I got them back and really looked at them, I'll be honest, I couldn't stop thinking about them. Grown women still believe in magic. And it struck me that somewhere along the way, we're told that these two things don't belong together. Once you're a grown woman, you're supposed to be practical. You're supposed to be responsible, realistic. You're supposed to stop dreaming so big and stop reinventing yourself and stop believing that impossible things are possible. And yet, here I am, a 69-year-old woman wearing custom Disney ears and building a movement and writing another book and launching another challenge and starting another podcast series and planning another event and speaking on another summit or another speaking on another stage and still believing that there might be another chapter. And honestly, I think that's what magic is. Not fairy tale Disney magic, although it was fun, and not pixie dust, okay? Possibility, hope, purpose, the belief that your story isn't over yet. I'll admit, I've been struggling with that lately. I've been working on my next book, The Confidence Reset, and I thought I had it finished. I was done. It was off to the editor and I was finished. And then, excuse me, I also have a cold. And then she asked me a few questions about some things, and I began questioning it. I'm kind of second guessing it. I was even wondering if it's the right book, wondering if it's going to help people. I was wondering if I'm spending time and money on something that won't work. And if you've ever created anything, then you probably know exactly what I'm talking about. You know, that little tiny voice that asks, what if this flops? Because it's not like I've never had that happen before. You know, what if nobody cares? What if I'm wrong? What if I can't figure it out? And when that voice gets loud enough, it's really easy to stop believing in magic. Not Disney magic, possibility magic. The belief that something good can happen. The belief that you can grow, that your voice matters. The belief that your next chapter can be better than your last one. And maybe that's why these ears hit me so hard. Because maybe the problem isn't that we stop believing in magic. I mean, I had a blast at Disney, even though I think the youngest person there this trip was 21. We still had a blast. We did all the things. So maybe it's not that we stop believing in magic. Maybe we just stop calling it magic. We call it faith or hope. Maybe we call it purpose or possibility. But it's really the same thing. It's believing that there is still something ahead worth reaching for. And maybe that's exactly where I am right now. The pop-up summit is wrapping up. If you tuned in for any of the sessions, I hope you enjoyed them. We had some great speakers this time. But we're wrapping up. I just did my last session tonight. We have 2 more to go with some amazing guests. And then it's June. It's hard to believe that June is almost here. The Confidence Reset Challenge is coming. The Rebel Tribe is growing and changing. And honestly, I'm still figuring a lot of it out. But I'm still moving. And maybe, I don't know, maybe that's enough. Maybe believing in magic isn't believing everything's going to work out perfectly all the time. Maybe it's believing it's worth showing up anyway. Nicky ears and cold, no matter what. It's worth trying anyway. Maybe it's believing that it's worth creating or worth saying the thing anyway. So let me leave you with this. What would you do if you still believed in magic? Not the Disney kind, the possibility kind. What dream would you dust off? What project would you start? What story would you finally tell? Because maybe being a grown woman and still believing in magic isn't childish at all. Maybe it's exactly what keeps us moving forward. And honestly, I think that's pretty magical. So as you get ready to start your next project or your next task, your next job, your next career, your next thing, whatever it is, think about that. All it takes is maybe a little magic and a cool pair of ears and a little pixie dust.